Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your GIS News for June 15. The Bank of Jamaica says the long-term impact of the 2012-2013 budget will be support to macroeconomic stability. BOJ Governor Brian Winter says there will, however, be an immediate spike in consumer prices, but this will be short-lived. Importantly, he says the budgetary measures will decisively tackle the debt threat, reduce government's demand for financing, and free resources for private sector investment and growth.
This creates the conditions, and it sustains conditions, for low inflation, low interest rates, and a stable exchange rate.
An inflation rate of 3 to 5% is now projected for the June quarter, but the central bank governor says this will slow down in subsequent quarters, returning to normal projection levels from October onwards. Speaking at a press briefing Thursday, Mr. Winter also addressed public pronouncements about the so-called slide of the dollar since the budget was announced. Since May, he said the exchange rate had moved by some 1.4% relative to April, but said what mattered more were the actions in the market, adding that the central bank was in a position to intervene extensively if necessary.
Gross foreign reserves are currently at $2.4 billion US. Net of our liabilities to the IMF, our net international reserves are currently at about $1.6 billion. These funds are more than adequate to address the kinds of risks that we typically face, and they far exceed the basic benchmark of 12 weeks of goods and services imports.
Major infrastructure upgrading works will be taking place in the central village area of St. Catherine soon. Cabinet has awarded Bacchus Engineering Works Limited with 2 contracts, totaling $78.8 million to carry out the project. The initiative is being managed by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund under the World Bank-funded Inner City Basic Services for the Poor project.
And the projects are designed to provide access and improve the quality of water, sanitation, solid waste collection systems, electricity, and roads.
The scope of works includes putting in water supply systems, fire hydrants, storm and water drainage, and related community infrastructure and roadworks. There have been 25% less cases of dengue fever so far this year compared to the same period in 2011. At the end of last year, there were 499 lab-confirmed cases. The Health Ministry says year-to-date in 2012, there have been 79 dengue cases. The update comes as the ministry recently concluded a 3-day workshop focused on dengue prevention and control. The workshop included resource persons from Latin America and the Caribbean region, as well as Pajo, Costa Rica, and Washington. Director of Emergency, Disaster Management and Special Services, Dr. Marion Bullock-Ducasse, says the workshop should help to strengthen the ministry's response mechanism to dengue and other vector-borne illnesses. The government has received $30 million from the Chase Fund to finance the Keep Jamaica Clean Jamaica 50th public education campaign, which is slated to begin next week. Minister with responsibility for information, Senator Sandria Faulkner, says the program has also received $7 million to help finance a baiting project for vector control. The comprehensive 1-year program, set to wrap up in March 2013, is aimed at beautifying the entire country. Emphasis is being placed on removing garbage and other debris and implementing proper baiting procedures. Through the public education campaign, Jamaicans will be sensitized about the importance of maintaining a clean environment.
We have to begin to instill in all the people of Jamaica that we all have a responsibility to keep our surrounding clean.
Keep Jamaica Clean Jamaica 50th is an initiative of the Office of the Prime Minister. It's being executed by an interministerial committee chaired by the Information Minister. And finally, a section of Constant Spring Road in St. Andrew will be temporarily reduced to single-lane traffic this Saturday and Sunday. The section of Constant Spring Road that's adjacent to the Passport Office will be reduced to 1 lane from 6 a.m. on Saturday, June 16 to 6 p.m. on Sunday, June 17. The traffic change is to facilitate improvement works to the sewage system at the Passport Office. Motorists who wish to avoid delays may choose suitable alternative routes. The National Works Agency is advising that posted warning signs and flag persons must be strictly obeyed. And that's it for GIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.